You fill up my senses like a gallon of magnet, like a packet of woodbines, like a good pinch of snuff, like a night out in Sheffield, like a greasy chip buddy, like Sheffield United. Come fill me again, na na na.
Good morning, people. I'm Ricky from Just United. I'm back with you to talk about another possible transfer rumour. The Yorkshire Post reported yesterday that Louie Barry can leave Aston Villa on a permanent. Louie Barry is a player I know we were looking at in January, and to be fair, is a player what I really wanted instead of Ben and Diaz. But is what it is. We didn't get him. So Louis Mark Barry, born 21st of June 2003. He plays as a striker and a winger for current Premier League team Aston Villa. So Louis Barry started his youth career at Sutton United and then left in 2009 to join West Bromwich Albion. And he stayed there for the grand old 10 years. 10 years at youth club. And then this is a big move for him. Barcelona. 2019, he joined the youth setup at Barcelona. Obviously, one of the best academies in the world. What you can say? So we know just by that pointer that is a skilled player. Yeah. So in 2020, it's 2020. What am I talking here? 2020, left Barcelona to join Aston Villa's youth setup. Yeah, which obviously still plays for. So in 21-22 season, he joined Ipswich Town on loan. He played 2 games there, scoring 0. 2022, he joined Swindon Town on loan. He played 14, scored 6. So in 2023, he played for MK Dons, playing 22 times, scoring 1 goal. 2023, he went to Salford City, playing 19, scoring 2. 23-24, went to Stockport for his first stint, where he played 20 times, scoring 9 goals. And then this is the one what set him on fire. Last season, 24-25 for the first half of the season, he played 23 times, scoring 15. He was just scoring for fun at this point. And then in January, he got recalled to Aston Villa and joined Hull. But unfortunately, he only managed to play 4 times for Hull, scoring 0 goals, and he got injured, which is a terrible shame because I feel like it was time to kick on. He's 22 years old. He's at the age now where he really does need to be pushing forward to be starting regular. I feel sitting on the bench or being a rotation option does not fit his style right now as his age. He needs to be playing consistently every week in, week out. He fills a void. It fills a void in our team where I feel like we really could do with him. Obviously, he'd be playing on the left, and I've been watching a lot of his highlights. I know you can highlights. You can make, I don't know, Jose Baxter look like Messi, but he does this little thing where he'll be running down left, he drops his shoulder, and he feints to go right. He's so effective with that move, so effective. And he's got a shot on him. A lot of his goals are from outside the box, which I can't say much more of. How many, apart from Harmer, how many goals have been scored outside box? I think Blastonmere got 1 or 2. Brooks got 1. Tyrese got. That's what I mean. You can count it probably on both hands how many goals were scored from outside box this season. There were a goal what I watched what he did. It was about 35 yards out. He's got 2 defenders running at him, and he's just whacked it up in air, and he's skied it, and he's dinked the keeper. It just drops in behind him, and to have the confidence to even attempt it, that's the sort of play what we want, right? So I'm going to look at some pros and cons. Well, I say cons. The cons is he don't fulfill his potential, is there? But the touted price I'm hearing at the moment is 6 million. And for £6 million, I'll be quite happily to put that in. So some of his key attributes is youth and potential. At a young age, Barry has shown considerable talent and potential. Investing in a player with a promising future can pay off both on the pitch and in terms of resale value. Versatility. Barry is known for his versatility in attack, being able to play as a forward, a winger, and the flexibility can be variable for Sheffield United as it allows our tactical adjustments throughout the season. Speed and agility. His pace and agility makes him a constant threat to opponents, allowing him to exploit defensive weaknesses and create goal-scoring opportunities. Development focus. If Sheffield United is committed to developing young talent, Barry fits well into that strategy. His presence could inspire other young players in the squad and contribute to a culture of growth. Cost effectiveness. Given his age and potential, he may represent a more affordable signing compared to established stars, allowing the club to allocate funds elsewhere. By signing Louie Barry, Sheffield United could enhance their attacking options while also investing in a player with the potential to grow considerably significantly to the team's success. Right. So I want to know, is anybody actually seen him play? Because I know Stocksport's where he's really made his name last season, but I never saw him play for Villa. Basically, is a name what's kept on popping up, and I don't know loads about him. So if you could fill me in on some details, we input in comments. What sort of players would you be looking at for the left-hand side? Because obviously we've got Gus Harmer, but I know I keep rattling the same bell, but Harmer is not a left winger, and we need to get someone strong enough to play in that position. By playing an actual left winger or inside forward, whatever you want to call it, on that left wing, we free up Harmer. Everyone says he's a number 10. Some people say he's number 8. I've not always known him as a number 8 at Coventry, playing next to Ben Sheaf with Callum O'Hare in front of him. But if you want to try him at a number 10, try him at a number 10. Do you know what I mean? We don't have to be shoehorning players into positions just to fit them. Harmer, yes, granted, he did score 10 goals and got 8 assists. But there's going to be games where Harmer ain't going to be able to play. So who steps up and takes his place? Right. We've relied too much on Harmer this season for individual moments. How many games has that man single-handedly won? Derby, just off the top of my head, that free kick. That was just a split second I thought of. Loads of games, and we need to lessen the burden on Harmer because yes, he is our player, but we also don't want to drain him. We want to keep him as long as possible. We don't want him to fatigue throughout the season. So a rotational option would be great. And like I said, I think Louie Barry on that left-hand side, after seeing what he did at Stockport last season, all saying he can't do it for a top-end club in the Championship this season. And I feel Aston Villa do have to sell for PSR regulations. So what I've been told is there's Celtic looking at him, Middlesbrough. And I'm not being funny. I'd rather Barry play for us rather than one of our rivals like Middlesbrough because he only makes them stronger and us weaker. So definitely a player I'm looking at. So let me know in the comment section who you'd like to sign on the left-hand side. What your feelings about Barry? Do you think it happens? Also, it'd very much help me if you could like, share, and subscribe to the channel, please. It really helps it grow. And I'd be forever grateful. Thank you. Up the blades. See you next time.